too.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you're all looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
Not running the ball on third down because we got a lead on
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
All right, he's getting ready to do it. Let me see what I can do.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. 1st down, Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And again, it's Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Missed that shit. Let's go. Let's go. I forgot I got to go over here. Got to go and play.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They ain't going to be suspecting this one. Dodo.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
21.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Garoppolo now. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air,
you're thinking a middle field with the double post.
But running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On third down, a run from Breida.
Brothers.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First down, 49. Let's go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Wait. 49, check 49, check 49. 12, fellas, here we go.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
The other niggas are Chargers, one niggas the Packers, one niggas. I see he got Herbert out there too. Like this motherfucker got Herbert out there. Is he using fields? Like what is he doing? I'm saying to myself, what is he?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
From?
11.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Right.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, gun.
To throw is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Here we go.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ricky. I got you.
Mike 5-4.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. This is caught. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Alert!
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
He's like, damn, that shit didn't work.
Emmanuel Sanders there to
didn't
make
work.
the grab.
Like,
as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
Double post, really pussy look like.
To throw once more.
You got the
it'll
pick.
be intercepted.
It didn't work.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
4 down, 4 down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.